been on a few different basketball teams now. What do you see clicking with this one right now?
The togetherness is really coming together for sure. Everybody's enjoying themselves and having fun while playing basketball. Listening to the coaches, and we're clicking at the right time, I think.
What's the biggest difference in this team now relative to maybe 3 weeks ago?
I think defensively we're doing a great job. The scout reports have been great, and we're doing a good job of following those scout reports. I think the first 5 guys come out, and then the next 5 guys come in and they handle their business as well. And we've just been helping each other out on defense. Like AJ's putting up, blocking shots. Obviously, we can get better in certain areas. Rebound is one of them, but as far as knowing our scout report and knowing each team, we've been doing a really good job of knowing those things.
A couple guys now have gone out of their way, it seems like, to mention how good the scouting reports have been. Do you know that when you're studying them, or are you saying that because you're winning?
I think people have been taking their own approach to understanding the scout report. Ray Davis watches Synergy when he gets opportunities. I do the same. John McKeeman writes down notes while we're watching film, passes those notes around. So, I mean, it's just been a team effort of everybody, trying to make sure that, we know who we're guarding and, how to guard them, their plays, and what we do when they do this. And it's just been great.
So John's your stenographer?
Yeah, you can say that.
From a half-court defense perspective, what's really working? Is it effort? Is it maybe AJ getting a little bit more authoritative as a shot blocker, a little bit better in ball screen defense than maybe he was before?
Yeah, our bigs are doing just a really good job of staying in front of the ball when we get screened, when the guards get screened, and the coaches always tell us keep coming. And it's been working. We've been able to square up the offensive players, and our bigs are just doing such a great job, sliding over and helping out. And we've been shortening the gaps on people, not allowing people to get clean looks. And it's been fun. It's fun.
When you watch film, can you tell AJ's gotten a lot better, kind of supporting dribble containment?
Yes, he's gotten tremendously better at doing so. And the one thing I can say that I always think we can get better, but when he goes up and blocks those shots, we got to be able to get inside his man and get the rebound, because we've been giving up quite a bit of offensive rebounds when that happens, and that's just something that we're going to have to pay more attention to, pay more detail to.
Seems like he's changed.
Well, you guys have already beaten Minnesota once this season, but it's a different challenge when you have to go up to somebody else's place. What do you feel like has to be better the second time around when you play them?
I would say rebounding, turnovers, and just making sure getting them out of transition and keeping the ball contained a little bit better. Other than that, I feel like we should get the win.
Why do you think you guys were able to do a good job against them, staying out of transition and stuff the first time?
You said where?
Why do you think you guys were as successful as you were, not giving in to their pressure and staying out of transition the first time?
It's pretty much we was working on it all week, and then coach just kept stressing to make sure they just don't pressure you because what's his name? I forget his name.
Matthew?
Yeah, Matthew, my bad. Yeah, he just comes, he's so fast, he's just everywhere. He's just bouncy, but with him just being everywhere, it'll tell you, he just probably leave his man sometimes. So it open up offense here and there. So it's just making sure you just keep an eye on him, but making sure you just don't let him rush you up and down the court. So it's just, we're finna get back to it today, really, and probably add something new since, they already played it, so they're going to be ready for it.
What did Ohio State do so well last night, you thought, to deny your chances inside? Like, you weren't really getting the ball very much.
I would say just make sure every time they came to my side, they just compact the ball, stay behind me, and just kind of push me off the block a little bit. But I don't know, we got the win, so I'm really not really bothered by it.
You came back, when you talked about coming back this year, you said one of your main motivations was to come back here and win, and this is the first time this team's been winning like this at this point in the season in your career. What's this felt like for you?
It just feels great, just to have the fans on my side, and then just to have my teammates just ready to back me at any point in time, and just me ready to back them. So it's just great just to have the feeling of just the wins. I haven't had this in a long time, so it just feels good.
So over once, but it's a tougher challenge going up there. So what has to be better this next time around?
We just gotta continue to play hard, continue to play defense, like on Sky Report. Knowing it's gonna be a different environment. I don't think our younger guys, our freshmen, haven't played in a place like the Barn yet, so knowing that it's a different type of place to play, it's not like a normal arena. Just expressing them how loud it can get in there and things like that. So just focusing the back end on Minnesota, focus on Sky Report, and being able to handle the pressure will be big for us.
What makes it a different place, and is it fun to go to some of these like older arenas that have a personality to them?
I think it's different just because of how it is. Really, just like the locker room, you gotta go downstairs. It's upper level court, or it's like off the benches or whatever. So then even the stands are weird to me. So just being able to adjust to whatever environment you're in is huge for us. And I think we'll be able to handle it as long as we can take care of that pressure, take care of the ball, and play solid defense. I think we'll be all right.
You guys handled the pressure pretty well the first time. What do you think was key there?
We practiced on it a lot before that game. I mean, we put a lot of work in it, press breaking and things like that. So guys being strong with the ball, being able to take care of the ball, being able to break the pressure, get into the middle, and make some plays.
I'm kind of curious about the Barn. How conscious of you as a player to not go flying off the elevated floor? Is that something that's ever goes through your mind?
Not really, because I feel like I'm going for the ball regardless. I gotta risk my body for the team or anything like that. So if I get a loose ball, I'm going to get it, no matter where we at, how the floor is, or anything like that. So.
But you could break your neck.
It's for the team. I mean, it's for the team.
Okay.
So you know what I mean. So it's going. Just trying to play as hard as not be cautious with things. So when you're cautious, you just don't. Hopefully, you play as hard as you can. So just play as hard as you can, not worry about anything. It'll be fine.
What's gone into the half-court defense improvement outside the obvious here these last couple games?
I just think I think Ohio State Coach Gary did a great job scouting them. I mean, we knew it was coming, and we also knew when we broke a play that where the ball was going. We knew it was going to Russell's hands. We knew we were going to get a ball screen on top of the key. I feel like AJ and Isaac handled it well. So once we got adjusted to that, I feel like we just started locking in more and more. And when we went on a run, we got some stops, we got some big rebounds, and just carried us through the game.